So I've got this flat and hot and floppy, and I've got this block which is a little bit annoying because it's got those 2 pins there, but it's otherwise perfect. So I'm just going to pop it into the position, and I'm not using the exact entire area of the block because I managed to cut my Kobrakast a tiny bit small. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a little hole for the pin, and that's the other hole there. So in a perfect world you wouldn't have to do that. So hello, it's like a little mask for my block. So now it's sitting on there, and I've got it only slightly sloping, and the limitations of this will be the limitations of the actual fabric. If you can pull the fabric over something and pull it down further, if it's really open weave like the one Renee did with that slightly Chanel-y kind of fabric with the bits of raffia in, then you can make the Kobrakast won't give up before the fabric gives up in 98% of the thing. Now, where am I going to do my first pins? North, south, east, west on the straight braids, correct? Yeah. So have the material soft. You don't have to pull and stretch here. You're just gently forming it down onto the brim, and do it on the side away from you, and just get your pin in there. Oh, it's okay. If you can thimble it, it's better. But if you can't, use a hammer because you don't want to kill yourself. So let's get that over there. See, I've got a little bit of a pinch in that when I was get the cardigan off. Knitwear and blocking doesn't go well together. So let's get that there like that. And I think I might actually resort to the hammer. No, that's not happening. Because I want to make sure that the pin stays in. I don't want you dying of boredom. So you can at this stage use a steamer if you like. And remember, I've been reminding everybody, this is the handle. It's called that because that's where you hold it, not up here, right? So, and if you didn't get taught that as a little girl, that's because they weren't expecting you to be a tradie, but I'm expecting you to be a tradie. So, and it does take a little bit of trust for a while because you sort of feel like you're not controlling where it's going to hit. But the more you do it, the better you get at it, and eventually you can relax. So, in that naughty old spread. See, I didn't say anything sweary then. So then, doing it with the hammer is a lot slower. Now, I'm not going to bother steaming each time for now, but I will to get those pinches out. And later on, I've tried that collar, it's the right size, so I'm going to pop it on and I'm going to draw around it using my tailor's chalk, and then I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to tab it the same way we tab the cinnamon, and then I'm going to take this off, pop the collar on, pull it back over, and just get it moulded nicely on the thing. And remember, when you're cutting down, be careful not to cut down too deep because you want to get you don't want to see any cut edges on the headlight when you pop your Petersham in there. So I thought I'd settle for a sort of a flat top dome there, which is sort of not quite a boater but not quite a dome shape. I think I might do some kind of contrasting band around, like maybe navy or something, I don't know quite yet. Slipping. There we go. I've got this block has pins, double pins on both sides, so I've got a collar on the bottom. Now see here, it's a bit of soft and floppy. The same thing applies here. If we, remember with your cinema, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do the next ones beside them. So you're leaving the final piece of work into the bias, because that's where you know you've got give. Here you know exactly where it's got to be. It's got to be exactly where it sits. And so here I can see my little lump and bump. So I'll push that in. Excuse me while I cough. And just, I'm in a hurry because I don't want to bore everybody on the video. But take your time with this, because it's worth doing. And see, getting that bit of definition going from the collar area into the actual brim area. And then just you know, just really use it as a bit of a meditation, because it kind of is, you know. Once, if I wasn't talking so much, I'd just be really getting into this now. So, and again, just smooth it down, will probably be enough. So I've got my 3 pins on that quarter. I'll do 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, and then 5, and then 7, and then 9, and by then I'm starting to really find that woofiness and get it out of there. And then I've got that, and I might stop this video because we don't want to be